Eating? Oh, no. Oh god, my frames! Oh! Ah, fighting with moderation, okay. Strategy to determine how your party operates in combat. On the strategy screen, press G to view details upon reaching. Party members fight autonomously. That word was a little bit rough. Oh god, frames, stop it. What is wrong with you? I'm back and my frames just fall like crazy. Anyways. And the detailed settings screen, you can set how they act in various conditions. Items can only be used on the character that you currently control. To do so, open the menu and select an item. Except for items that revive from a KO, your controlled character will never use items automatically without permission. Gotcha. Okay. I think we'll leave it as this for now. Anyways, you can assign arts that you've learned to each of the different keys. You can set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts to use while using the air for a total of 6 equipable arts. Press R or T to inspect your arts you have available. Characters that are set to auto can use all their arts, but you can press F to uncheck arts you wish for them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from the screen as well. Oh, neat. Oh, hey, he only has Mirage. Okay. Okay. Huh. First aid, Magna Ray, Resurrection. How much CP do I have? 160. Okay.
Be careful. If you get close to his...
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type.
Retsu, thank you for that resub, man. Welcome back.
Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves.
Put that thing
A friend
on.
of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Not a problem, Retsu. Once again, thank you for that resub, man. 5 months. That is a good question. How does he eat with that mask on? I suppose he could at least just like flip it underneath and just like nibble. Of course, that means he would have to eat something bendable like bread. Bendable and a bit squishable. Oh, yeah, there's that. Anyways, starting and ending battle. Making contact with an enemy icon will initiate a battle. Defeating all the enemies in a given fight will earn you XP and other rewards. Anyway, changing controls during combat. Control while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until in an attack range. Manual, full control, auto fights based on set strategy. Okay. And semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins.
Don't go charging off! You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
Don't let them form a path.
Thank you!
We're on the home
Not
stretch
going to
now.
plan.
Don't take your
Good
eyes off
God,
the
these
prize.
guys hurt.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
It's over.
First
Okay,
Here I go.
See ya.
aid! Magna Ray!
Here I come. You're finished.
All right.
Oh, God.
Magna Ray!
Take this! Talon sword!
Mirage.
Sighted!
You're mine.
Only getting started!
That is coming!
Blue escape.
Sword!
Rising Warrior. You're mine.
Magna Ray!
Here I come.
Boom!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
Sharp Fang! Haha! God, these guys hit hard! That's hard for you. I almost died in the
Don't
first...
fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that guy. They said he's a...
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Gotcha. Will do. First of all, though, I'm gonna make a hard save. Okay.
I'll take you all on!
Take this.
There! Go! It's over!
I'll run you through! See ya!
Here I come. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done.
Circle and bring them down! That is coming!
You're mine.
Talon sword! Tusk cannon!
Mirage.
And again!
I'll run you through!
You're mine. Slash. Take
Here I
this.
go! You're mine!
This! See ya!
Got him!
I can feel my precision improving.
Haha! God, I thought that was fight was gonna be a little bit harder. They straight up said, "Hey, this fight could be a little hard for you." Like, okay. So that's right now. So there's a good chance that they'll make it a lot harder later on. I didn't see a health bar for Zephyr. I set all one for Xion, but I didn't see one for Zephyr. So that makes me wonder, something bad gonna happen to him? God, I hope not. Wait. Just went the wrong way. Oh boy. A chest. Loot. Something good. Life bottles. A miraculous medicine that heals KO for one ally during battle, as well as restores 800 HP.
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Are you kidding me? I will never overlook something that reses.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
but I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Camping out. Resting at a camping ground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes that you've previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Oh, thank you.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
There's this little bump on the back of my head. I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is. Anyways, reminisce.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Iron Mask's missing gore.
How
I
come
love
you
it.
don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still,
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity.
God,
If you
I like
remember
this
something
guy.
and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
Hold on, I gotta turn. There we go. It's like she's completely you know what? Anyways, more to talk about.
so this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
All right. Ah. Well, we got through all those cutscenes, so.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
That's messed up.
There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Huh?
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renin lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
That music reminds me somewhat of,
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
yeah, that little jingle reminds me of Shining Resonance refrain. Anyways.
I hate camping out.
Ooh.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Huh. I'm not gonna be surprised if it turns out that they have met once the mask comes off. Or at least part of it. Because I know part of it cracks later on. We already got that chest, so we're good. I don't think it respawns. That's a red mark. Anyways. What is this? A type of grain found in climates both hot and cold. When turned into flour, it can be used in a wide array of recipes.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's
I found a
edible,
new
huh?
recipe.
Good to know.
Definitely.
Bring your help. Just bring your help. 7? Sure.
Guess I misread the landing.
Ow! Oh, we're good. Carp! That's our fishing.
What's this thing?
That's funny. He doesn't feel pain, yet he made a sound of pain. Okay. pretty awkward. Come on, game. Get your facts right. Or maybe it was just out of surprise. Could have been it. Apple gel. Nom 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 nom. Definitely got to keep my eye out for loot.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zugos Realm, they are very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage. Ah.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
We're gonna try and fight the giant monster. Time to fight the giant monster.
We don't have much choice. I'm on. Here I come. Over. Fall back.
I'll bring you back.
Dig deep, brothers.
I was overconfident.
Recovering from a party defeat, when the party wipes out a normal fight and loses, it costs CP to recover in the same area. While you'll still return to the same area even with no CP, you won't recover HP, meaning that retreating to a cure a CP can still be wise.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Whoops. A science hit. Not a science hit. Level 43. We might be coming back here. Level 7. Okay, more.
Take this. I'm on it. Talon, take this. It's over. Take this.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Rising Wyvern.
Here I go.
Mirage.
It's over.
Don't go charging off like that.
You're finished.
Mega
Take
Ray.
this. Slice.
I'll run you
Rising
through.
Wyvern.
Had it coming.
Got him.
That was almost too easy.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
A dogtail resembling that of a wise, noble Shiba Inu. A Shiba Inu. Inu. I know that word. I mean dog. When combined with a set of ears, it makes it tempting to run around barking everywhere.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Agent Dana. Oh, sorry. There we go. Boom. Okay. I had to fix my wire there for a second. Well, only one way to take care of these guys. Shion, I hope you're ready.
Normally I don't pick on
You're
the
mine!
weak.
Rising Wyvern!
I'm on it.
Mirage!
You're surrounded.
It's over.
Just stay
Follow
calm.
blade! Time on!
Mega Ray.
You're mine!
There. And again.
This is it.
Mega Ray.
Dig deep.
Turn the tape. Easier said than done.
Can I get some
No
HP
excuses.
here?
This is up to us.
Slice!
Not going to plan. How's this?
Here, let me help.
Coming.
You're mine! It's over!
Can I switch targets, please?
Run you through.
You're
Had
finished!
it coming.
Here's a healing orb.
Here I come!
First aid.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I'll run you through. One final push.
Here's a healing orb.
Give them all we
It's
got.
over!
First aid.
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
That was a nice little touch. That was a nice little touch they added in.
What's this thing?
Any explanation? No? Alright, fine. Rude. That was a nice little touch. Guy can't feel pain. She goes, and he asks the question, hey, why'd you heal me? I think wasn't I doing fine? No, you were dying. Oh, okay. Hi, friends.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Don't kill me, don't. Heal.
Let me help. First aid!
You're mine!
Not half bad.
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it. See ya.
You're mine! You're finished!
Whoa, take a look at that.
Parallax stone. What the hell are you?